What's good, everyone? It's your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, man, with another one. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got the daily wrap-up crew right here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, they are trying, you know, them young gentlemen out there, man, they are doing their thing. Let's give these brothers a fucking salute. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing, real talk. What zero accountability looks like, and that's what's going on right here right now. So let's dive off into this good news, and we gonna see what we can use. You know, real talk, 10 toes down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
First topic, it says, should men be willing to compete for women, and why do you think men are scared to compete for a woman? Because I think, just to put some context to it, I think there was a post I seen where a woman was like, that once a guy sees that a woman has, you know, other guys competing for her, they kind of like, all right, well, nah, I'm good on that. Like, you know, they can have their fun, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? So why do you think guys are discouraged from competing for a woman?
Personally, I feel like men shouldn't have to compete for a woman, just as how I feel as a woman, I shouldn't have to compete for men. So, like, strategically, the way I would move when it comes to, like, a guy, it's like, if I choose to vibe with you, you top tier, the competition will then be to keep me. That's what it is. Like, to get me, you lucky, but to keep me, that's the competition right there.
To get you, a man is lucky?
Yeah, because I would rather be by myself, honestly. I'm dead serious. Like, I'd rather be alone. Like, I don't need a man.
Whoa. That's not how that shit goes. Lord have mercy. One thing, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm stopping it right here. We gonna make this plain and clear. One thing that needs to be understood by every human being on this planet, men and women both, there's no such thing as independence while you live on planet Earth. Everything is dependent upon each other. The rodents depend upon the insects to eat. The animals, as you go up the food chain, each animal is dependent upon the other animal to survive, to live and thrive in order to eat. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's been regions where certain animals have been wiped out, and it kills off other animals because there's no such thing as independence on this planet. This false sense of independence is destroying the way that the prosperous way that we could possibly live on this planet. Listen, no such thing as independence. Here we go. I'm gonna carry it there. Even if a woman is a boss bitch, let's go there.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
It's a lot to think about, brother. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Even if she's a boss bitch, she owns her own company, this and that, woo-the-woo and all that, she's still dependent upon people to come buy her products. You're still dependent upon the consumer. So you're still dependent upon them in order to make money. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. When wars break out, and you know what I'm saying, yeah, nobody wants to really talk about that, but you know what I'm saying, damn it though, this is the bottom line news, and this is what the fuck we do. When wars break out, you're dependent upon the men to go fight these wars. I don't want to hear all that dingbat ass shit about, you know what I'm saying, what women can do and all this type of shit when they had to lower the standards in the military for women to even be qualified for certain positions. Let's just, you know, what the hell is you talking about? Another example. Just like as humans, we depend upon the trees to provide oxygen for us to even fucking breathe, you damn dingbat. There's no such thing as independence on this damn planet. I am tired. This planet doesn't work with independence. We live on a dependent planet. You have to depend on everything on this planet. You have to depend on the soil and the ground to grow the food in order for you to eat, motherfucker. What the hell you talking about? I'm getting tired of you people talking. Cause you're talking out of the side of your fucking necks. Independent. When you live on a planet that's not even designed for anybody to be independent. It's not even designed for insects to be independent. Why the hell do you think ants build mounds? They work together. Why you think? You think one ant by itself is going to be able to build a mound? What the? I'm trying to slow up on cursing, but Jesus Christ, the stupidity is real out here.
To do anything.
That don't sound like something worth competing for. I ain't gonna hold you.
Chill. It's not even like that. It's not even like that. I'm just saying, like,
your words are powerful. So if you're already leading off with saying that.
So why do you think that somebody would want to be with somebody that don't need them? Like,
no, I'm not saying.
I'd rather be by themselves.
Like,
no, that's not what she's saying.
She said that she'd rather be by herself. I'm not saying it like that.
She's saying
I could.
And she knows first of all, I'm 110% confident I am a prize, period. So I feel like it's not so, oh, you're competing like to keep me. It's just like if I'm putting my energy, and it works vice versa. I'm not just saying for me, it's also for him. If I'm putting my energy into you because I want to fuck with you, because I like you, and I'm taking the time out of like my life to spend time with you, whatever the case may be, then yeah, like you gotta try to fight to keep it. Like yeah.
So a man should compete.
That's the competition in itself. I'm not gonna put a man in a position where he's competing against other men for me. That's what I'm saying. If I'm choosing you, you top tier. But the competition then becomes, all right, do you meet my standards like with keeping me? Because I'm pretty sure every man has a standard for a female, right? Y'all have, like, it's like school. To get into a class, you need, like, prerequisites. To get into that class, you need to pass with a certain grade, you know?
Lord, here we go with this, it's like school. Lord, I can't even think of I know the young lady's name. It's on the tip of my damn tongue. Sister. You know what I'm saying? She graduated from college. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she graduated and, you know, she graduated, you know, out of her family, you know, with her husband and her children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Yeah, she graduated from her family. Like, you know, the fuck is you talking about? Okay, let's go.
Same thing like a relationship or somebody that ideally you would think of being with.
But once you pass, you in that class, right?
Exactly. Okay. And that means you win the competition. Feel me?
But then you said the competition is the relationship.
No, I'm talking about like during the talking stage.
Oh, during the talking stage.
Yeah, like when you getting to know somebody, then that's.
So you only talk, you in general, you only talk to one guy at a time in the day.
Yes, me personally, I can't do the two at the same time. It's annoying.
You're not with the threesome, as you were saying.
Well, what's annoying about it though?
I just can't, like, I can't be two places at once. It's gonna piss me off. I feel like I'm a snitch on myself in a situation where I'm talking to multiple guys.
And hey, she will. Let's keep it real out here too, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real out here too. Yeah, you know, low key, not every woman can play that game like that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Not every woman can play that game. I'm just being honest with you. Not every woman can play that game. You know what I'm saying? Not every woman could deal with multiple men at the same time. Just like every man can't deal with multiple women at the same time. I'm just gonna keep it real, right? You know, it's a lot of men out here. You know, it's a lot of men out here that can't deal with multiple women at the same time, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people are the same but different at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And not every man can deal with multiple women at the same time, just like not every woman can deal with. I mean, hold on. Scratch that. Not every man can deal with multiple women at the same time, just like not every woman can deal with multiple men at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's not how life works. You know, people are different to a certain degree, but there are also certain just DNA factors that also link us as the same as well. So, you know, that's just life.
At the same time, like, I tried it. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it before, and it pissed me off to the point where I'm like, you know what, cuz I can't do this. Like, it's I'm choosing between you and another man, and I can't do it. Like, my mind being too many places at once with what I do in my daily life, it's just too much. I can't.
I feel like women will get too involved with both men. You get what I'm saying? Like, I believe you guys can't separate the two guys. You guys be happy what Johnny's doing for you today and what Matthew's doing. So they both making you happy. You wouldn't know how to choose.
That's a whole lie, bro.
That's a whole lie, bro. That's for me.
Women always got their favorite nigga, bro. That's a whole
lie. I've dated multiple guys. Like, earlier this year, I was dating like multiple people, but I just gravitated to one person more because that's just natural. It's too much work. I don't know how guys do it, but it's just too much work dealing with someone else's emotions. Like, and then when you're a female, and this is my definition of competition a little different, is like, I feel like guys compete. Because when I'm dating multiple guys, you know I'm dating multiple guys, so you try to apply more pressure than the other guy if you really want the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had like one guy, like, he tried to take me like somewhere, and then the other guy, he's like, well, he's taking me on a trip, right? Well, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? But then you also have guys that's like, well, fuck her, like, I'm not. Then you have guys that just fell back from me, like, oh, you giving him attention, then you don't need to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too much work. Focusing, my emotions be everywhere. I really like you, but then I also like you. That's just too much.
And this is the reason why back in the day, women didn't have to deal with all that. When we had proper structure in the homes, you know what I'm saying, the fathers actually picked the husbands or what type of family that he wanted to have an extension with, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And that family also wanted to have an extension with the family of the young lady. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the problem. It's too much illusion of freedom. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you right now, it's too much illusion of freedom. And the illusion of freedom is the downfall of the fucking society.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Not a damn thing.
And then it's like, you don't want to get serious either. Like, I'm not ready to get serious. So the more pressure you're applying, because you feel like you're competing with another guy, it just kind of overwhelms me. That's how I feel. Like, I can't do multiple, no.
I'm just a firm believer in karma. It's like, that shit will weigh on my conscience heavy if I'm talking to multiple guys.
No, you just let them know. I let the guys know. Like, I'm keeping my options open.
Yeah, that's true. Me personally, I'm not dating just to date. I'm dating for a purpose. You feel me? So it's like, it's kind of gonna weigh on my conscience knowing that I'm dating for a purpose, and then it's just multiple guys. I can't do that. It's gonna weigh on me.
But if you date,
see what we're dealing with here. Not only in the 21st century, also in the late 20th century, what has been started is a situation because okay, let's go. I'm finna say before 1900, before 1900, women didn't have all these choices. And hold on. I go a little bit more further. Before the 1920s, I'll put it that way, the Roaring 20s. The Roaring 20s was a super beginning of a change, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of things in society. Even though families were still intact and it was a strong situation to have a family back then, it was slow. That was the beginning of the downfall of the family in the 1920s. Once men and women started going to speakeasies and all these places where men and women could gather, like New York, they had little nightclubs that they invented and stuff like that. Once men and women started gathering together, and in mass like that, you know what I'm saying? That was the beginning of nightclubs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And once men and women started gathering like that together, it caused a serious problem. You know what I'm saying? It started opening up the mind to options. That's also when the thought process for certain types of women of the femisthesia movement came into place. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. With Margaret Thatcher. So, you know what I'm saying? This has been in place for well over 100 years now. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing the outcome of what's been put in place. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like the sister right here with of course, she has the nails and the leather upper top, she's saying that she don't actually need a man, but yeah, she wants one, but she doesn't know how much she actually does need a man. You know what I'm saying? And, the others are, well, y'all, we hadn't finished breaking this shit down yet, but that's where it started though. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? We are living in a situation to where we're having to deal with, the outcome of the femisthesia. But men are always and have always and consistently always expected to be the men that we're supposed to be, the providers, I'm gonna go kill the lion and make clothes out the lion and walk around with the lion's head on, you know what I'm saying, the dead lion on my head, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. I'm supposed to, go out and slay the dragon and this and that, and I'm still supposed to, that's, we're still expected to do what the fuck we're supposed to be doing. But now that society itself has gotten so relaxed, the women say we're gonna relax, but we still want you to do what the fuck you're supposed to do.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Not a damn thing.
For a purpose, right? And you got, how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket?
Yeah.
Because you dating that one person, and then further down the line, when y'all really get to know each other, you wasted your time because y'all not really compatible with each other. Rather than if you dated around a little bit, you might have a better chance of meeting the person that you like.
Yeah, it's a process of elimination.
And hold up. The process of elimination in the 21st century. The process of elimination in the 21st century. Hold on, here we go. Oh yeah. That process of elimination in the 21st century works totally different for a man than it does for a woman. Okay? Because as men, we know good and damn well we're not finna sit here and deal with a chick that's been dealing with the process of elimination, and she's basically eliminated 100 men. So out of 100 men, So out of 100 men, because we already know a lot of these women's body counts out here are very high. You know, okay, I'll even take it back a little bit. Let's take it back down a little bit. Let's take it all the way back down. Okay, let's take it back down to a woman that has a body count of maybe, considering the 21st century, of maybe 20 dudes. You know what I'm saying? 20 dudes, okay? Out of, maybe 20 dudes. You know what I'm saying? By her being in those situations and those predicaments, and out of the 20 dudes, let's say maybe, let's just break it down even wise. 10 of them been relationships, the other 10 been hookups, or maybe 7 of them been relationships and the rest been hookups. So, to have that, you know what I'm saying? She's, and it's, a lot of folks don't understand, like, it's not the dude that she first has sex with that imprints her. You know what I'm saying? No, she gets imprinted by every single man that she sleeps with. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't, y'all don't want to face these facts. It's not just the dude that blew her fucking back out or none of that shit. It's also the dude that, you know what I'm saying, he may not have blown her back out, but he still got the fucking cakes. He still got the puss. And at the end of the day, though, he still left a imprint upon her. He still left an imprint upon her. It may not be a big imprint, but it's still an imprint there because of the emotional way that women are built. They're built a certain way, and they're built that way on purpose. God designed it. I don't question it. It is what the hell it is. Real talk. But at the same time, though, too, the reason why back in the day, women were so kept and so guarded, from their fathers. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the home, the two-parent homes was such a place of doing the right thing, it taught the man how to be able to go out and do the things that he needed to properly do. And it also kept the woman with a certain type of covenant amongst her. That kept her a certain level, that kept her to a certain level of purity, to where a man would look at her and want to give his all for her. No man looks at an unpure woman and wants to give his all to her. That's the way we as men are designed. We're designed on purpose not to give an unpure woman our all. Damn it, I said it. You heard it right here on the bottom line. That's just the plain.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Not a damn thing. Y'all want to play with it if you want to, but yeah, that's just the truth, though.
Elimination that could also be applied there too. So y'all never competed for a man before?
I feel like it's all about communication. So it's like, if you really like someone, you should tell them where they at, where they stand. And even if you talk to them to other people, you tell them where they stand. So there's no competition. The only person who should be competing is really the ex if they want you back. The ex got to do way more than the new person coming in your life. You feel me? Because now they got to do. You feel me? They're the ones who.
If they the ex, if they the ex, how they still got a chance? There's a reason why they the ex.
They still be wanting the chance, but it's like
it depends on the situation.
Over the past 6 months, we have been.
No. If the ex is still somewhere in the picture with communication, hold on.
All exes fuck up.
if the ex is still in the picture with some type of communication, then at the end of the day, why the fuck is the ex still in communication? Hold up. Here we go. Hold up.
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy.
Cause it's no way in reality that you've moved on and you still have your ex lingering on. I don't want to hear all this fictional ass bullshit about, oh, well, we could still be friends and we're exes and this and that. You know, at the end of the day, no, you leave the past in the past when you deal with me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring that fucking past into the fucking future. You know, that's not how that shit works, man. That's not how it works. And that's just real. You know what I'm saying? That's just real, man. Fuck all that.
Like me, there's not a lot of girls like me. Like, I'm a real loyal person. So it's like my ex, he fucked up. And now it's just like he realized what he had. And I'm not trying to give him no chances. You feel me? But he's trying to like throw all this stuff in my face. You feel me?
Lure you back in.
To lure me back in. But he did that before. And I was blind of what he was doing behind my back.
Okay, so what I'm not understanding is, how was he still able to contact you? Why haven't you blocked him yet? I mean, seriously. Why haven't you blocked him yet? Or why haven't you laid down the actual law? You know what I'm saying? To get rid of him. It's like, look, do not contact me no more. What? If you contact me, I will have you arrested. Like, seriously, or something. Like, how is he the ex? Because at the end of the day, listen, look, you only become an ex for some of the most egregious things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, yeah. If she wanted to get rid of you, you know, as a man, because you bought the wrong toothpaste, or you know what I'm saying, you took her out to the wrong restaurant, or some dumbass, or something stupid like that. Yeah, you didn't text her back fast enough like she thought you was supposed to. Then you know what I'm saying, yeah, she's not to be kept any damn way.
It's
so
like,
can't fool you twice type of situation. Like.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really like somebody, communicate with them.
I'm not competing.
It don't matter how many people you mess with. If you actually want to like have sex and do all the extra stuff, you should have communication with that person. And tell them where they stand.
You said you're not competing with nobody's daughter,
no.
right? So again,
realistically,
it's a guy that
of course, we're competing.
It's a guy that you vibing with.
If you have to compete, it's no reason you should be wasting your time.
Yeah, but say it's a guy that you vibing with, you know, everything is clicking on all cylinders, but he's telling you, hey, you know, I am seeing other women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Realistically, you're competing regardless if a nigga's dating, he's dating. The same way he's competing for me, yes.
Right.
I'm not competing in the sense like, he really, really likes me, right? And he tells me he really, really likes me, or maybe he want to settle down, whatever, but he just got this other girl lingering around. And let's say like an ex, I'm not competing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we are both like in agreement that like, yo, I'm fucking with you, you're fucking with me, whatever, and we're taking things serious, but you still got another girl lingering around, that's when I'm not competing. Because then it's kind of like, no, like, we're not doing that.
So that means you just stopping all effort?
Yeah, I'm definitely,
because there's a lack of communication.
Yeah, because if you express to me, it's only the stage that we're at. Because obviously in the beginning stage, we only went on like 2 or 3 dates, whatever, and you're still dating other people, we both weighing our options, that's fine. But if we sit down and have an agreement, like, yo, I'm fucking with you, and like, I really want to see where this goes or whatever, but for whatever reason you have somebody lingering around or an ex that's around, I'm not competing. Because
okay, that's what y'all do. That is what y'all do. Because let's just keep this honest right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, the situation has reversed in the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? Even though women still outnumber men on the planet, men have become such man, I'm gonna reach back to my old days when I'm gonna put it like this. Men have become such tricks at such a vast amount. You know what I'm saying? It's like an overwhelming amount of trick ass men that think, you know what I'm saying, you know, okay, they have excess amounts of money. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, and there's nothing wrong with having money. Don't get it wrong. But it's how you use that money that makes the fucking difference. It's how you use that money. Are you using that money to be a productive citizen, or are you using that money to manipulate, set certain manipulation boundaries that, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know, it's going to be just a total sham. I mean, I'm just being honest out here. I'm just being honest. So, you know, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, man, we're dealing with an epidemic of fucking simps. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the day, it wasn't as many simps as it is nowadays. It's like, it really is, it's like a damn plague almost.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Not a damn thing, man. It's like a plague.
Obviously, you don't know what you want, and you're trying to keep me around, and I don't want that.
But if they tell you that they're not ready to commit, or you guys are still in the dating
that's
process,
fine.
would you give them the time?
I would give them the time of day, but just know that I'm gonna also be looking around. So if I happen to see somebody else and they want to take me seriously and I'm ready to take them seriously, then you're out the loop.
Or you trying to guilt trip me?
I'm not guilt tripping you, but that's just the truth. That's the reality, because then if I'm ready and you're not, then you got me hanging around, because who knows, you might pick her. Then what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, we're not doing that. If we establish that we fucking with each other and only fucking with each other, then that's what it is. I don't want to hear about Sarah, Samantha, and Caitlyn. No, bitch. Like, you're talking to me.
No,
Like,
nowadays,
all
like,
of that is clip.
Nowadays,
they
if
don't
you trying to
do
take
that.
somebody serious, you like to really know if they really fucking with you. Like, you need their Instagram password, you need code to the phone, and you need location.
Oh no,
You know,
that's the guy you mess with.
Oh my God, this little girl here fucked up. And let me tell you why. Because listen, women throughout history have survived all this time. They you know, before cell phones became a thing, women did not know where the fuck men were at all times. Like, women did not know where their husbands or their boyfriends were at all times. They didn't know that. And at the end of the day, you know, they wasn't sitting around strategically focused on that. If you focus on something too much, it will overload your puny ass brain. And what your puny ass brain does is internalize the foolishness that you think of. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Especially because you already living in that femesthesia. Now that you know, you living in that femesthesia and it's got your brain working overtime, you know what I'm saying? You have no time to really focus on what actually matters, man. Real talk. So you're doomed to ruin your own situation, your own life, your own I give it to the ladies, your own love life, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're overthinking shit. That was the whole purpose of women getting a man back in the day, for the man to do a lot of the thinking, because we're built to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, women ain't built to do a lot of over fucking thinking. I'm just, you know, fuck dumb shit. I said it. Yes, women don't want to think a lot. And I've had women to tell me that, no, we don't want to do all that thinking. I know that. I know that. The hell? Let's keep going a little bit.
Philly.
No.
You know what Beyonce said? I'd rather be blonde.
Fuck with me, if we're gonna fuck each other that way, we're building a career together, and we're building everything together.
Building a career.
Yes. We're partners.
That sounds like ownership. That sounds like partnership.
No, so then you guys all want to be hoes, and y'all all want to be players. Y'all not trying to commit. Then
What the hell are you talking about when women divorce men at over 80%? And women nowadays in the 21st century are doing the most goddamn cheating. So what the hell is she talking about? Obviously, she don't have the proper research that's going on. She just talking out the side of her damn neck.
you're not trying to commit.
No,
if you can't do that, you can't commit.
You can't be ready for a relationship if you gonna go in there making demands. You get what I'm saying? You gotta meet me somewhere.
It's not making demands.
And if you can't,
no, we're talking about.
If you don't trust me, then we can't.
And see right there, what's being showed right there, like he said, you making demands and shit. She comes in, no, I'm not making demands. I'm not making demands. How are you not making a demand? You need the password to your man's cell phone. You need his you need his social security number, his birth certificate. You need his location at all times. You need this and that, woo to woo, and all this other type of dumbass shit. How you ain't making demands? What the hell you talking about? Can we please get some logic in the situation?
We're already fucking with each other and all that.
One mic.
So how do you expect me to trust you because we sharing locations and all this other stuff?
This is when we're already like far along into our relationship.
Then I shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Right. By that time, I should have proven myself enough to you as a man with loyalty, dedication, you know what I'm saying? Consistency. By that time, I should have proven myself enough to you to know that you don't have to have my location or where I'm going at every single damn moment. You're not the fucking police. I'm not under investigation. I don't, I don't have an ankle monitor on. Why the hell you need to have a location on me on every single goddamn moment?
I shouldn't have to do that. You should trust me. You should know that I respect you like you respect me. And you should be good off of that.
But that's never the case. That's never the case.
If I feel like I need to share locations with you, then we not
at the end of the day, y'all.
Listen, young lady, let me tell you something. If you happen to do all this, you know what I'm saying, and you know the men that you're dealing with, you know, and if you have to do all of that to deal with the men that you're dealing with, then you're dealing with the wrong damn man. I'm just being real.
Y'all can say what y'all want to say, bro, but when you taking a girl serious and all that entertaining stuff in the DMs, that's not right.
So what the fuck y'all be doing?
So why?
I don't do
we
that.
don't do that. I don't do that. I'll give you my phone right now. Y'all can go through my DMs. I don't entertain niggas.
I don't entertain nobody.
That's
if I'm entertaining one person,
I'm
talking
entertaining
that one person.
And you telling a girl you love her.
But see, my problem is right here. Is that okay? And I would grant that. Let's grant that right now. Let's grant that. Yeah, you may not be doing that, but the conversation itself, the dynamic of the conversation, we're talking about all women in mass. We're not just talking about specifically you. Just how women, they like to talk about men in mass. They like to talk about men in masks.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Not a damn thing, man. They like to talk about men in masks when they do, well, all men are dogs and this and that and woo-to-woo. And listen, we're talking about women in masks when these types of shows go on, these podcasts and stuff like that. It's a mass that's being talked about. You know, now, yeah, as an individual, you may not be, but at the end of the day, though, I guarantee you, you have some friend girls that you know is on that bullshit. Hold on. Here we go.
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy.
Hey, you know that's the damn truth. You know that's the truth.
One mic. We gotta do a better job of just doing one mic. I know everybody, wants to.
No, but that's disrespectful. You talking to a girl, you telling her you love her, you want to take her serious and all this shit, but you in another girl DM trying to spoil her, fly her out, and do all this stuff.
So you convinced that all men.
But I'd rather the thing with me is I'd rather see it than shit behind my back. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I am.
That's why you want to
actually fast for us. Niggas fuck. Like,
You gotta get healed before you go look for somebody.
That's the question you was gonna ask though. That's my question too, guys.
You think all men are just, men that just going into other women's DMs and just constantly shooting a shot at other women? You think that's just all men in general?
No, there's men who are.
Keep it real.
Keep it real.
I mean, yeah.
There you go. Hold on. My bad. Real talk, the question that needs to be asked is, out of those three gentlemen that's in the room right there, which one would she date? You know what I'm saying? Listen. It's the type of man that you're going after. For some reason, we already know that women like men that can get other women. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's not that, when you deal with certain type of men, not that they can't get other women. It's like, they look at it as like, they put themselves in a position to where it's like, why the fuck, goddamn it, I want to deal with all these fucking broads? I'm just being honest with you. Why would I want to deal with all this chaos? Because, in the 21st century, most women are chaotic. I'm sorry, it is what it is, though. But fuck it, though. I'm really not sorry.
Then what the French toast is there to think about?
Not a damn thing, man. Not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just serious, though. That's just serious. It is what it is, though, man. Shout out to all my subscribers out there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to catch more of it, real talk, go subscribe to the Daily Wrap Up crew. They got great content over there. Real talk, them brothers doing their thing, man. They, you know what I'm saying, they really doing their thing. And at the end of the day, like I always say about this time, man, that, my friends, is the bottom line.